Oh. Books. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I was watching back my live from earlier in the week, and I'm like, why ain't nobody tell me the music was so high? Y'all just let me out here. Okay, Rosaline. Welcome in, ma'am. I know you ain't staying. Thanks for coming to say hi. Are you gonna watch Versus? No, I did catch that you sent that to me. Yeah, I did catch that you sent that to me. I didn't know all this time you thought I was Books, why is that the first? I'm so embarrassed. Why is that the first thing you say to me? I'm already embarrassed. I'm like, man, maybe we just move forward. You know, maybe she won't bring it up. Oh, oops. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. Am I gonna watch Versus? I'll probably watch the replay. I didn't. Tyrese and Tank is pretty good. So, yes, okay, granted, yes, you did say hey first, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, okay. Good evening, Candy B. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in, ladies, all ladies right now. No gentlemen just yet. Guess they on the way. What at your new the new thing? How'd you do the animation? That's you did that with the phone? How'd you do that? Yeah, your trolling has now been elevated. Ooh, I got something new today, y'all. I got something new today, but we got other stuff we got to take care of on our list. Oh, you got somebody on Fiverr to do that part? You could have did that with an AI. Oh, okay. Listen, whatever works. Again, my apologies to Miss Stokes. I didn't know. I didn't know. And the crazy part is, I know in the time we've been talking, I've said little things like sir, dude, like stuff like that. So I'm very embarrassed, and hopefully we can move forward from that. I tried with Gemini, but it said no due to third-party stuff. Very true. Oh, they said you couldn't animate it. Oh, okay. Rose, it is hard to know sometimes. Again, I don't look at the thumbnails. Like, you should see how small. I mean, the avatar picture. You should see how small this is. I can't even see it. So I'm just like the one on Twitch. It had the black background. So I'm just like, okay. Didn't think anything of it. You know. Welcome in. You telling everybody. Don't tell nobody. All right. This is not. Listen, we're here for the nerdy. All right. We're here for the nerdy. Welcome in, nerds. Creator Test Lab Night School. We are doing some very, very cool things over here. We've been working on. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe See, I gotta adjust my camera since we're here. So let me do that. I'm gonna adjust. Where's the camera? Get over here. I'm gonna grab this sucker. Put this thing over here. And y'all worried about the wrong thing. Didn't nobody tell me that the music was loud? I listened back to the replay. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. So now the music is turned lower. Made some adjustments. You know, y'all really. Oh, I need to turn this way. I actually had it the right way. Oops. Flip horizontal. You wasn't here. You popped your head in. Are you saying that when you come in, you turn the volume down? Is that what you're telling me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, either way, you know what? Since you ain't been here, Book's been up in here, and Candy B from time to time, so they know what's going on. We worked on some voice command stuff, which is like super dope. Last stream we worked on StreamerBot stuff, which I still haven't picked. I still haven't chosen a voice, so we won't be hearing much TTS today. And I think the TTS only works on, unless I do something different, like put a command in to StreamerBot, which I think I can, right? I think I can make a command like exclamation TTS and then the message, and then it reads it. Pretty sure. But I think I wanna control that, because I want you savages pressing the button all the time. So I think we'll put that on the back burner. You should be able to do that. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. See, me and Books got an understanding now, since she been here. I can never remember it. There it is. I could never, wait a minute. No, voice control. Okay, the one from the bottom. I could never remember. There we go. Jarvis. Oh. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Give me 1 second, since y'all couldn't hear it. I know what it is. And every time, I might have to update my OBS. I never had this issue prior. StreamerBot. You could use a global cooldown. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because I ain't trying to pay. We on that free plan. we definitely on that free plan right now. All right, so automatically start listening for commands when StreamerBot starts. I guess I'm gonna turn this on. I guess I'm gonna turn that on. Audio input device is correct. That's my mic. Confidence threshold should be good. Let's see. So I want to add some more commands. We got some light commands right now. I want to add a few more. I definitely want to add one for zoom, for my dramatic zoom, which did not work the other day. That was a little annoying. Oh, I know why. Because it only works here, right? Boom. Up close and personal. Close enough to headbutt somebody. Another 48 hours. No. Wait. Not another one. What's going on? What's going on? Who? Do I know? Wait a minute. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. My Twitch people, I don't know who. Another 48 hours. Who are you? What we doing? What up, Reggie? What's going on, man? What? What's good? What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. You finally popped in. I'm doing nerdy stuff, bro. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. I don't know if you really do the nerdy, but I'm basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a so I work with OBS, StreamerBot, SpeakerBot, just a couple things like for streaming. So I'm doing making little actually I'm doing projects utilizing those tools. So yeah, it's kind of nerdy. It's a little nerdy, but it's fun. It's fun. We're in the beginning stages of it. I was working on my my workspace over there. I'm gonna get that cleaned up. So eventually we're gonna go over there and start putting some stuff together by hand. But for right now, we on the computer. I'm not your little Twitch people. I'm just your people. Wow. No, you're little Twitch friends. You one of my little you one of my little Twitch friends. That's what mom say. You did something else other than the yeah, I added I had 3 pegboards. I added another one. I finally got blessed with a little extra cheese. So I'm actually gonna finally replace my I got a long power strip. So now I can actually plug in like my controllers that I got over there. I could plug in like my batteries, you know what I'm saying, all in one place. Man, I can't wait. I love anything in the creative space. So nerdy, always been dope. Cool. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know, we don't talk, man, but you know what's crazy, bro? And I don't mean to I'm not trying to put, you know, spotlight on you or nothing, but I've been knowing you for a long time, dude. Like and then the crazy part, we got the same last name, but we not related, probably somewhere down the line though. Lived in the same area. Went to the same, what's that, K-3 school. So been knowing you for a long time, brother. And I didn't know that you were, I told you this before, when you used to come to school, and you made a post about it recently. That's what made me think about it. You made a post talking about you only had like a new pair of Jordans like one time for the whole year. But I remember when we went K-3, we would do these races during recess and you'd always win. You was pretty fast, but you was kind of short at the time. I mean, I didn't know. You looked short to me. I think I was a little bit taller than you. I mean, that's changed. You walking around here 6'1", 6'2", but either way, yeah, it's always good to see you, man. I didn't know that. Who knew that we would both be creative in this way? Yeah. Okay. Let me stop talking. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see what, the workspace over there. Man, I got to get a light too. And I got to get the bar so I can have the camera hanging down. So I got a couple things. Bro, long time, dude. long time, bro. Long time, dude. Just stuff I don't know, just stuff I remember. Like I remember your parents. I remember your pops with the glasses. I remember seeing your mom. Like I remember all that, man. Either way, all right. So let's slide on over here. Let's see what we got on the list today. We need to mark this off. Send books of coffee. Done. That's sent. That's off the list. What else we got? Add a clip voice command. And I need to do one for Zoom. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me test this out real quick. Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so Jarvis works. So let's see. Let's do one for Zoom right now. Let's do one for the dramatic zoom. And actually, I need to move the dramatic zoom. I need to place the dramatic zoom on, or should I do a new one? No, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. So let me do this. You're not gonna be able to see me doing this, but I'm gonna do this. Jarvis instead of Jeeves. I'm not doing Jeeves. Jeeves is no. If I were to do any other thing, it would be Jeffrey, but there's Jarvis is it. Ain't that right? Jarvis. Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Okay. All right. I need you to pick up the listen. When I say your name, I need you to speak up, brother. Now let's see if you remember all those voice commands. I will, because it's natural. It's in my natural lexicon. Dramatic zoom in. Oh, because I have it on the way it's set up, then so when I press the button twice, the next move is reverse. Okay, so we'll make this simple then. We'll make this simple. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna move this TTS bot to move you down there. All right, and we'll come over here. All right, so this is what my filters are right now. 2 of me. That's the source, which is interesting. Why is that the source? Let me check something. Oh, the scene is that, but the okay. Okay, we good. You know what, DJ, you right. That LUT is something else. Cause this without the LUT is crazy. Look at this. Look at all this noise in the picture too. Without the LUT. With the LUT. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, all right. Done messing around. Let's make a new command. So we'll make a new one. We'll call it zoom. Right? And then what we'll say is, can we come up with something slicker than zoom? What else can we do? Enhance. Ooh. Let's do that. No, because I would have to make another one like Dehance or something. No, we're sticking with it. We'll stick with it for now. We'll do that. All right. Oh, wait. Got to keep that naming convention. All right. So then we go up to our actions. Oh, and for all of those who are wondering if the countdown. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me fix this. I'm not in the right spot. For all of those who are wondering if the timer went off like a champ. Okay. We did it in Twitch last night when we did our spoiler talk for Paradise. Not a problem whatsoever. All right, so what we'll do is let's duplicate this. And we're going to call this Zoom. Change this to this. And the command is this. And then we're going to change this to set scene filter. It's actually set. It's not a scene filter. right? It's a filter for the camera. So it's a source filter, right? Let's see. It is a source filter. But I put the scene in as a source. Or, yes. Yes, okay. So it needs to be source filter. So we need to delete this, right? And then we're gonna go in here, we're gonna add OBS. No, source, set source filter state. Or is it source visibility? No, filter. The scene shouldn't matter. Oh, I can't pull it without picking a scene. Oh well. So we'll make it one shot. One shot. That, and the filter is this. We're going to, I don't know if toggle is it or not. I guess we'll find out in a second. Let's see. Oops. So then what is this when I say visible? It's the same thing. What's the difference? Oh, no, there's no difference. Okay. What I say the command was? Jarvis?
At your service, sir.
Zoom? Zoom? Did I give it a different one? Oh, my bad. Jarvis, enhance. Jarvis, enhance. Jarvis, enhance. Jarvis, enhance. Don't worry, folks. Where are you? Where'd I tell it to zoom? Dude, I keep getting these mixed up. Where in the world? I know. I know. I'm trying to remember. I literally just saw it. Where did I tell it? Voice control. It's not in the settings. Voice control. Zoom. Put a delay and toggle it again. No, it's supposed to, like when I tested it. Hold on. Let's zoom out. A little close here. Let me show you. So where did I put the saying? Because I don't remember. And I didn't change this. The crazy part, I just saw it. Voice command. That's right. And I'm going to change it to enhance, by the way. We could put an if statement. Books. We could put an if statement like if. Well, let me check first. I don't want to overthink this. Zooms in. Oh, then the eye shuts off. We might not be able to do that. I can't remember where I put the verbiage. Let me see. Zoom. 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 It's not picking up my Z. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's right. Voice control. Yeah. Set filter state. Enhance. 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 There we go. There we go. So do I have to change this and the setting on it? You know, and the command? Do I have to change the command here and in my commands portion? Like it's kind of throwing me off. Like, do I have to go here too and do it? You know? Set voice, like if I have two different commands, will it affect it? I'm thrown off. I don't know. Okay, but either way, we got Zoom done. Now we got to make one for clip, which I need to actually have that. And I don't think I have that here. Vertical. Let me see. Okay. So that's right. Yeah, it all looks right. So now I need to remember, how did I make that command? How did I do that? Lights out, lights on, start button, which the lights out, I don't even need anymore, to be quite honest. It's a cool command though, but I don't need it. Starting soon button, react, one shot, dramatic zoom, gimbal scene. Let's put our scenes up here. Dramatic zoom right there. Filters on, filters off. What is that? Did you check out the graphic? Graphic? Oh, yeah, I responded. Yeah, I responded to you. Yeah. So you didn't see my response. Yeah, I responded to you. Yeah, I remember specifically responding. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We got to fix our redemptions too. I'm trying to get to a point where I don't have StreamerBot open. We got a little work to do before we get there. We started the process, the move that we started moving, but we ain't got it done just yet. TTS bot countdown. Timer. We're not doing this timer. We're not doing this timer, at least. Remove that one. So what do we got? Oh, this is what I wanted to see. So Show poster teach. Let's see. No, it's this right here. Replay buffer save. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, gotcha. I responded same place you sent the where'd you send it? Because that's where I responded. Wherever you sent it, that's exactly where I responded. All right, let me add this. So y'all can see this. Replay buffer save, which is going to be our button. Save, replay. And honestly, this should already be connected because our replay buffer is on. Twitch Whisper. Yeah, I responded. That's why I responded. Mm-hmm. Let me take a look. Okay, give me 1 second. Wait a minute, dude. I remember typing. I remembered. That's wild. Okay. So I remember typing a response. That's, huh. So then where did I type this response at? Did I send this to, hold on. Because I was doing multiple things at once. So I might have just sent it to somebody else. I listen, I know I typed it and I sent it. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Cause I had a suggestion. Boom. There you go. Now, I don't know where the original one went, but I know I did it. But I just sent a new one. Maybe the guy thought I was, wow. I just gonna keep hitting me over the head with that one. Okay. All right, so let me try to make this clip command, because I got the replay buffer and the replay buffer is set, right? What I don't have is my ATEM. Where's my ATEM dock? It's not the multi-stream dock. It is the vertical. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Right. Then you go into the settings. Yes. Okay. So our backtrack or our replay buffer length is 60 seconds. Is that enough? Let's make it 120. 120 seconds. We have a hotkey. We have a place where it goes. Let me show y'all this. So this is when you have the vertical plugin. Let me show y'all this other thing real quick, just in case y'all didn't know. All right, so we'll start here. All right, so this is the vertical plugin from Atom. Okay, what's cool about this is that, and the picture on draft content. I clearly I was oblivious. Okay, clearly I was oblivious. Like I looked and I was like, okay, didn't think nothing of it. I like truly did not think anything of it. My apologies, books. My apologies. Okay, so this is the ATEM vertical plugin. Don't get the multi-stream. I mean, don't get the suite, the streaming suite. You can get the vertical plugin. You can get the multi-stream for sure, right? But this plugin is dope. So basically, what it does is it sets up a vertical look. So if you need to make a clip for some short form, you could do this here. And they call it backtrack. OBS calls it a replay buffer. Different names for the same thing, right? You could set this up. You can have a length on how long you want it to record back, right? But you got to have the replay buffer turned on to do that. So it goes back through the stream, grabs it, and then saves it as a separate vertical recording. So now you can have multiple scenes. Like this one is one if I'm like showing something, right? So let's say like the way this is set up, I could shift this over, zoom in, whatever, right? Just like on your normal OBS stuff. So here's my other scene. It's just full. It's just me, right? So let's say I'm talking about something, dropping some knowledge, right? So I set one up just like this. So let's say for the past. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a button. Well, actually the button is already set. It's real simple. But what I want to do instead of using a button, I want to be able to say clip. And then it make the clip automatic. So that's what we're working on right now. If anybody was wondering. Put that over there. There we go. Posty, what up, brother? So Scott always got to make me look bad. Brother, it's not, listen, I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm trying to make you look good, brother. I'm trying to make you look good. You stick with me, I'll make you famous. You know what I'm talking about? Young Guns. For those of you who are of age, you will know what I'm talking about. Emilio Estevez, AKA Emilio Sheen. Okay, sorry. Dropping too much knowledge. All right, so let's do this. We'll duplicate this. We'll change this to this. Okay. Got to go in here and make another command. So instead of us calling Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Don't get up, Jarvis. Instead of us calling him every time, we're gonna say it separately, and then we're gonna have the command, right? Instead of clip, try clip that. I can see the system getting confused. Okay, I can see that. Or how about clip this? How about clip these? Sorry, it was very Gordon Bombay. Oh snap! The Mighty Ducks, sir. The Flying V. Don't take me back, bro. Don't take me back. I'm trying to stay locked in. We'll go with clip this. All right. So that now we got to go back to our actions. Oh, here it is. Oops. So all that's set. So we'll have to change this to this. And then we'll change this to this. Excuse me. So we'll change that. Oh man. And then we'll delete this sub action because we don't need it anymore. And we're gonna grab Stream Deck, right? Where would oh yeah, tripping. There we go. Set toggle state. You get the button ID from the Stream Deck application. Well, how do I do that? Well, I swear it's always something, man. You was typing it. How do I get the button ID from Stream Deck? What are y'all talking about? The button ID. Maybe I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Do I really want to toggle the state? Or do I just want to... Because I don't think it's going to do it. I think we need to... Scene sources, replay. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's got its own button. It's got its own button. Stick with that. It'll start. Ah. And so since the length is already set, then when we say clip that, clip that. Clip that. Maybe I'm not saying it good enough. Clip that. It's me. It's me. I know. What if I change it to... What if I change it to this? Go back in here. Oh, wait a minute. I had two different. So so I had two different. Why didn't anybody tell me? Why didn't anybody tell me, huh? Why? Oh, you did. You did tell me. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. It's never a dull moment. Hey, it's never a dull moment. All right. Let's try it again. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Clip that. Let's test it again. Matter of fact, I don't need to do this. Let's test. Why is it not working? We got ourselves a little... Should be save, right? Maybe it's save. It is. It is actually. Although the save came right up. Let's see. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
You're testing my patience. Clip that. Oh my goodness. Is it clip that? You know what? I'm changing it. I'm changing this. Matter of fact, we'll do it at the start. So it's going to pick up what I say. If I say it at the... You're up here messing around. Do I need to give this a name though? Like that part is throwing me. Do I need to give this a name? Clip, please. I'm starting to think I don't. I don't have to. Clip, please. Clip, please. What am I missing, bro? What am I missing? Oh, this is right. Why do I have to type the command in again? So crazy. What if I just say, because the test worked. Excuse me. So if the test worked, we know this is good. So let's do. We're changing it. Going rogue. All right. Let me save this stuff too while we're here. Save idea. Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Save idea. That's crazy because when I hit the test, it works. Let me see what is. Let's see. That's interesting. Where's it saving it to? You got me covered. Thank you, man. Do you have to change the trigger at the top? Well, the trigger's not different. Oh, here goes my replays. But the replay, no. I'm supposed to be getting, this isn't the right one. Replay buffer's on. This is on. How do I, why is it so zoomed in? Zoom. Like this thing is like super, what happened here? Jarvis.
At your
Enhance.
service, sir.
Did I say that again? Like when did that? Wait a minute. Something's going on here. Let's see. So if I go to this, see, but this is the wrong. You saying this one? When did it? But when did this change? It look, you see, it's changed now. That's why it ain't. Wait a minute. Where is it? What? How did that happen? Where my commands at? Am I doing the right one? Nope. System. What? Voice control. Good Lord. We got to do better. Voice control command. Where's the command? That's weird. The command is right. Am I tripping? Help me out if I'm tripping. I feel like I'm tripping. Voice command is right there. All right. So we go to core, voice control, command. It wasn't there before, y'all. It was not there before. That's so weird. Clip that. Clip that. And I don't want to grab this one. I want the other one. I want to control. Let's see. Toss a message in chat to see if it's doing anything. What do you mean a message in chat? It's not it's a voice command. Like I can see it, so it's supposed to activate my OBS. Because this is the buffer, set replay buffer state. I'm not trying to stop it. I'm just trying to save, which is right. We're not stopping it. We're saving it because it's already running. And if I hit test, it works. But for some reason, the voice command is not. It's not making it do it. And we want the backtrack one, which maybe that's on me. Hold on. I'm thinking now. Let me bring this on over here. So we want YouTube got commands? Not much. System, not hotkey switch. Would it be hotkey? No, because that'd be for something else. This is in OBS. It's dock. And it's a hotkey. So this save replay. Maybe this ain't it. I'm gonna delete this button. And then we're going to look at toggle the replay. No, we don't want to do that. Virtual cam stream. There's a way I was doing this because it's a hotkey. But the last item put a chat message to YouTube. That will show. Oh, that's what you're saying. Why you ain't just. You want me to do the test like this? Yeah. See, when I ran that test, it worked. The voice, excuse me, the voice command is not doing it. Maybe it's not understanding that I'm saying clip that. No, that's not, don't do that. That's not it. What? No, I didn't understand what you're saying about the message. Like adding a message on the end. You didn't say that. You just said toss a message in chat to see if it's doing anything. I'm like, why would I do that? And you just type something. The test trigger works. The voice command is acting funny. And no matter what I change it to, it's not saving, it's not generating this. So weird. It wouldn't be media source control, not studio mode. It's not a transition. It's not a filter. Hotkey trigger. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I might have something here. Say it again. It's clip that. What, am I saying it wrong? Because when I go, yeah, that's what's supposed to be. But even, so let's say if I do this, right? Even if I do this, go up here, change this, right? Even if I do that. That feels redundant, but okay. So it's not working because the message didn't run. Well, yeah, I believe so, because the buffer is the buffer's running. So I say clip. Now that works. Was it? I think it is that. Let me see. Ah, okay. Got it. Okay, so I did something different. So here's what I did. I added a button, but the only way I could do it is with OBS tools with bar rater. I can't do it, excuse me, because there's no hotkey, like picking up a hotkey. There's nothing like that in your regular OBS studio tools for whatever reason. So either way, I made one of these. So now I'm gonna delete this. And then I'm gonna do, matter of fact, why would I do that? Why? I'll add that back, put that there. And then what I'm going to do is add a Stream Deck toggle state. Oh, I don't know. How do I get the, that's the, how do I get the button ID? Okay, well, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. To get the button ID on Stream Deck. Right-clicking the StreamerBot action. The what? In Stream Deck, drag the StreamerBot action to a key. No way. Drag the action to a key? No way. When you open the action settings, the SD button ID argument is often shown or passed automatically. Is that true? You could do that? Excuse me. So interesting. So I'm looking up some information about the button ID. I don't think I have a, oh, I do. Execute an action on the stream on StreamerBot. But I don't want to create a button. Let's see. How to get the button ID generally depends on the software. Stream Deck software itself does not display a unique ID for every button in its user interface, but so is this what they're talking about? But the button ID I'm trying to pull is not from, oh, I get it. That's so interesting. I might not be able to do this. Glad you have real tech support in the chat, because I would. Man, she thinks she know. Nah, she do actually. She's helping out a ton. This little part is interesting though, because I'm trying to do something that I don't think we can do, to be honest. You can get the button ID from the Stream Deck application. Yeah, yes, I do see that. Here's the problem. What they're saying is a Stream Deck button. But what I'm making is a button for OBS. Because I'm trying to grab a hotkey. Let me see. See, why don't they have hotkeys here? Triggers, timer, system, signals. Where's this hotkey though? Shall we ask ChatGPT, our old friend? Excuse me. Getting the button ID on a Stream Deck generally depends on the software. The Stream Deck software itself does not display a unique. A trigger is a hotkey. A trigger is a hotkey? But it's not gonna. I'm gonna say it's not. The action was yeah, see this not no, I understand in the sense. I get you. Excuse me, I get you in a sense. What I'm saying is, so here's what I'm trying to do. So there's a doc for what I was showing you guys, the ATEM article, right? And if you go into the settings of that, you have a hotkey that you can set for that save backtrack hotkey, right? Which is different from the replay buffer. But what I want to do is, since you can set the hotkey in here, what I want to do is either create a button for it, or well, if I can create a button for it, then I can do a voice command. Right now, we're saving the replay buffer, which is the 1920 by 1080 view. And what I want is the vertical view. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not even sure we can do this. We're going to give it the old college try. Whatever that means. Yeah, it's set up just like check this out. It's set up just like, I wish we could make this bigger. Oh, they got a new version too. But it's set up just like your replay buffer, right? Save, start, stop. I just wanted to save. I don't even need to. Probably if I had a start, oh, it would run the entire stream. Oh. Oh. I see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guess who's thinking now? Okay, so you need to wait for the vertical video platform and StreamerBot to talk. Absolutely. Which they're telling me in order for it to talk, you need the ID of the button that you created in Stream Deck. But the only button ID that I can grab is a StreamerBot button, not any other button ID. But here's what I did. And I'm going to test this button in a second, but I created a backtrack button on my Stream Deck. Right? So let's test this out. Sucker ain't working. And it should be working because when we looked at the settings, shift and that. Why aren't you working? Now, the only other thing I could think of is let me go into, why is my wallpaper updating so late? So weird. Only other thing I could think of is if I go into OBS and I look at my hotkeys and I search for backtrack. Vertical backtrack on, vertical backtrack off. What? Why would I? That's weird. Let me see. Hotkeys. Shift. Okay. Oh, here it is. Well, it's right here. Okay. So it is in my. Okay. So add new macro. The draw doc. Which I don't even know why I have that. Excuse me. But okay. So it actually does list save replay. It does list this. And I don't have one for this. I only have a button. Well, I could easily do a button for this. Save replay. Vertical backtrack. So why don't they have a, I'm looking at this now. And they don't have anything for hotkeys. Actually, they do, because but it doesn't say hotkey. It's something else. Is it filtered? Let's check. Can I trigger a hotkey? You're right. I am overthinking it. I am overthinking it. So the hotkey is set. I want to trigger a hotkey. You only got it in VTube Studio. Can I do it custom? Can I do it custom? How do I name the event? Like, how do I even control this? How do I control custom event trigger? We learned it tonight. How do I set up a custom event trigger in Streamer? Click action triggers core custom event name. This allows you to fire the specific action using the trigger event sub action or C+ code, enabling complex custom interactions. Create a new action in the triggers pane, custom event. Okay. Via sub action in another action, add a sub action. Okay. How do I get StreamerBot to trigger a hotkey in OBS? To trigger an OBS hotkey with Streamer, create an action, add a sub action, and choose core system keyboard press. Dang. I overthought it. Who saw that coming? Core system keyboard press. Don't see, and I didn't even want to look at the chat. Core system keyboard press. Shift. Oh, you select it? Oh, that's slick. So if I test, nothing. Is it that? Yeah, it's let's see. Huh. Because if I click here and I do yeah, it works. So with this, it's holding Oh, modifiers, Control, Alt, and that. I got you. No, that's the one. They got an F16 on this board. This should be working. I should be able to, honestly. So what are we missing? What are we missing? Because when I physically type it, excuse me, when I physically type it, it works. Do I have something missing in the settings? I do press shift. I press test. Nada. Let's see. Go to the settings. Are there some specific? No, I don't think so. MIDI? Oh, so would be platform. Perhaps it'll be down there. Voice control settings we don't need. This action is right though. Keyboard press, it should work. Because I shouldn't have to do anything. I'm controlling OBS through this. Is there something else I'm missing? Okay, we got a couple methods here. Add triggers, right click and add a trigger. Wait a minute. Create the action, sub action, configure the key, add the trigger. In the trigger section, right click, add a trigger like a chat command to activate it. But the voice should do it, no? Key press. Look at how many times it did that. It sent it. Let's test. Why is it giving me 4 Eurekas? It is looping. I don't think this trigger's right. We want the voice command to be the trigger. So when we say clip, but it ain't triggering the dock, which is so weird. And I don't think I can trigger it on, on my Stream Deck. We might have to move on to the next thing. That sucks. So We didn't complete this one, but we're working on it. What else we got? For now, I'm gonna have to disable you. That stinks. All right, what's next? Oh, create a Hulk or Thanos animation. We didn't do Hulk, but we did do Thanos. Look into voice for ChatGPT for posting. Voice? Look into voice for ChatGPT. I gotta remember that one. Check into user alerts for YouTube. Set up learn button on stream profile. Learn button. Create a trigger to play a curated. I guess we got to work on this now. I think you want to pick a voice for TTT. I did TTS. I did, but at the same time, I was like, I didn't want to subject y'all to all of those. But if y'all want to hear them, I'll gladly.
This is a test message.
I'll gladly test them out.
This is a test message.
No.
This is a test message.
Ooh, that ain't bad. Awkward.
This is a test message.
What took him so long to say all that?
This is a test message. Good evening, books.
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 Ooh, that's pretty close. Oh, my apologies.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
That's actually kind of close. I know. It's all right. I could take a ribbing. It's all right. I deserved it. Despina. That's pretty close.
Good evening, Miss Books.
I actually like that. Let me write that down. I got to bring my notepads in here. I found them the other day. And I cleaned up today and I done moved all my paper. My loose papers. Now I got to use my phone. I should be able to do a poll in the chat, right? Let's find 4 solid contenders. Try to get a vote in. I don't even know if we got enough people here to vote. Try it again.
Good evening, Miss Books.
You like this one? The Despina? Yeah, it's not bad. Let's go through all of them.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Insulatus. It's a wild name. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
Good evening, Miss Books.
No, I don't like that.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
That's actually not bad. Let's put that one on the list. Oops.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Mm,
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
oops.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books. Good evening, Miss Books.
This is so loud. Come on down. Matter of fact, let me throw a limiter on you just to make sure you don't get out of hand. Okay, try it again.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Bugs.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Nope, definitely not.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Ooh. I like the little perkiness. Like the perkiness of it. Got some contenders here.
Good evening, Miss Books. Good evening, Miss Books.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Good
I'll pick
evening,
it.
Miss
I'll
Books.
pick it.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Ooh. Good evening. Let me try this. Let me set the pitch. Let me set the pitch a little low.
Good evening, Miss Books.
Ooh.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
What? Oh, hold on. You put a little extra. What?
Good evening, Master Wayne.
There we go. I actually like that.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
What?
Good evening, Master Wayne.
No.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
I actually like. I think we're about at the end anyway. I actually like this.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Okay. And I mean, we can always change it, right?
Good evening, Master Wayne.
I wish I could get like a little more, you know what I'm saying? Like a little more oomph. Just a little more.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
This is amazing. How did they make this?
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Oh, this is French now?
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
This is insane. Look at all these options. Like, why would you ever need anything else? All right. We're picking a voice. It will be, for now, it'll be this one probably. Let's see.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
I kind of like it. Your energy's a little funny, though. Let's see.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Ooh. Okay, we're going with that. I'm ready to turn you into one of those rocks from the rock collection. The rock collection. Oh. I told you I didn't want to do this on stream. Just give me 1 second. I gotta. No, it's not this one. We'll go with this one. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Good evening, Master Wayne.
Just gonna test it.
Good evening, G-Class Sir.
See, he a little hype. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy though. I like that kind of energy. You should be excited.
Good evening, G-Class Sir.
That's better though. That's better. But you know what? Energy always wins, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't learn anything else, energy always wins. Okay. So that's the one we're going with. I believe all we gotta do is save it. And now how do we add this to our, we got to add a TTS, right? Which we worked on last week. We got the widget, got that, and we tested it. But how do we do the voice? How do we do the voice? Let's run a test. This is a Twitch cheer trigger test. But why are we not getting audio? Why are we not getting audio? I have changed nothing. It started, everything is connected. It's connected on StreamerBot. We've chosen a voice. Streamlabs, Stream Elements, StreamerBot website, and Twitch, which don't really matter. Although, make sure that you trust speaker. I do. All right. So that account is right. So I can, what the heck? Oh. Okay, I think that's right. Oops. So the message is right, but why isn't the voice? What we missing is setup. Light or dark, highlight color, the tracker, write the name. If you want TTS to be triggered by you, if you want TTS to just speak whenever it is received. No, I want to trigger it. Enable a debt tracker. Did we miss how to set the voice up last, what was it, Tuesday? Because we have everything else. It's speaking through SpeakerBot, which is connected. You've heard it because we tested it. And people got annoyed. What did you tell me last time? That we went back and fixed that part. You last time we were talking about the audio, which I fixed. You were able to hear it. So that's not the issue. The issue is that I missed the part of, all right, fine. We'll go back and take a look. I want to keep this because this might be something that we dive into. So let me see. Okay. So we'll go to
or you can put it in a queue so that you need to press a button for the next TTS to play. It can send messages to Discord with their
I was gonna ask you.
TTS message.
I was gonna ask you about that because I was listening back to the stream. I was like, let me check out these tunes. Can't wait.
And even a link to the VOD so you can easily find when your question was answered. Oh, and if you are really interested, it can even track how many messages you didn't answer and record the value of that TTS in a sort of debt tracker. And if that isn't enough,
Debt tracker is crazy
so
though.
it looks great on your initial guide because it is really, really good. I will leave a link to this in the description below as well. However, because of the way that we are going to use StreamerBot, we do not have to set up our Twitch and YouTube accounts here. We will if you use their normal voices and $16 if you use their more advanced voice processors. If you want to go completely free, then you can go for TT keys and add a new key. Create a new key, that is English, and you can try out the voices by clicking test speak. Once you found the one you want to use, then you can add it to your voice alias by clicking the add button next to the volume.
Oh man. Listen, it's okay to be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay to be wrong. I just want to say. I mean, clearly I did miss a step. We chose it, but I didn't add it. So there we go.
Volume slider. To make sure that this voice is used in StreamerBot, head into the General tab and set one of the voice aliases you've just made as the standard and the highlight voice alias. Finally, for the audio output device, choose where your TTS voice should go, and you are done setting up your StreamerBot. But right now, StreamerBot is talking to your Twitch, YouTube, and OBS, but your SpeakerBot is talking to Google. So we need to connect your StreamerBot to your SpeakerBot. But this is simple. In SpeakerBot, head into the WebSocket server settings and tick the auto start and start the server. Then in StreamerBot, head into the integrations tab and choose SpeakerBot and set it to auto connect and auto reconnect. Then click connect and you've just connected your StreamerBot to SpeakerBot. Okay, the hard part is finally over. How are you feeling so far? I hope you're not too overwhelmed. If you are, take a deep breath and have a look at this picture of a cute dog. It's time to install the TTS widget itself. So now we get to do the fun part. First, you need to find the download load scene and import the scene into your OBS. Head to filters at the top and drop color fits your brand. Then exist on. The last one is the important one. This is the setup action. The first 3 questions are all about how you want your TTS bot to look. If you want to have it on dark mode, leave it on dark. Otherwise, change the mode to light. For the highlight color, choose whatever color fits your brand. Then at the top, you can right-click the StreamerBot starter trigger and test it to see what it would look like on your stream. For the orientation, you can choose left, center, or right. This changes what orientation your TTS-Q has compared to the message and what side your message folds out from. The voice alias is the voice that you've just set up in SpeakerBot. So just copy and paste the name into this. And then come the real choices.
These are the ones that's already been released. Okay.
Whenever someone does a
Thank you.
TTS message, it will automatically play without you needing to do anything. Then turn off the TTS queue by setting it to false. If you want to have full control over when your TTS plays, then you can enable it by setting it to true. Once you've set it to true, there's nothing you need to do. It will set everything up automatically. The TTS log allows you to push every question you answer to your Discord with a link to the VOD with an exact timestamp so that people can rewatch the answer to their
The link to the
specific
VOD
question
with the
in
exact
case they want to
timestamp is
re-listen,
dope.
Or maybe they missed it because they were doing
Some
something
stuff
else.
he
If you
has
want
is like
this
super
enabled,
dope.
there's a little
We're
extra
gonna dive
stuff
into
you can
something
do with
tonight
Discord,
though.
and that starts by making a
We
new
might be able to
channel
complete
called
it,
the message log, where
but it's
your
from
log will
finite
send the messages
singularity.
to. Then in the server settings, head into the integrations and make a new webhook. Call this whatever you want. Didn't answer. And to add the value of those to a dead track, which says again, make a channel, make a webhook, and copy the webhook URL into the TTS Depth Tracker Discord URL. Currently, the TTS widget works with Twitch, YouTube, and channel point redemptions, but you can set it up to work with Pally.gg, Ko-fi.
How does it work with YouTube then? Because YouTube doesn't have, I guess I would have to, like, how does that work?
Stream Elements and Streamlabs as well very easily. All you need to do is go into the integrations, supports, so if you have any suggestions for integrations or different widgets, then join me on Twitch where I built the...
I'll be joining you tomorrow, good sir. I'll be joining you tomorrow. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. We're gonna test you again. Next message. Is it next message? Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, it works with the super chats, but I'm not a... Okay, so I will have to activate this sucker. Well. Okay. Next message. Test. Is it supposed to play though? Like that part is throwing me off. We're doing it right. It reads the code. But when does it read the message, man? Execute code. Let's test super chat.
Stream Elements says test super chat.
So it works. So it works. Okay. Okay. We'll test it one more time. With my test. YouTube chat, super chat. This mess should be working. It worked the first time. Why won't it let me test again? Oh, so he gave me a way to hide it. You know, this guy's pretty sharp. Think so? A cooldown? I didn't see a specific one. I wonder if it's in the code.
SefMixXN says test super chat.
You got to go to the next message.
Push Messenweight says test super chat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The CTL bot says test super chat.
So it's playing out a SpeakerBot then. The Creator Test Lab bot said that? Okay. So we did it. We did it. That's pretty cool. Now, when a new one is added, so then how do we control it? Get current bot with timestamp. Yeah, we'll look at that later. Hide TTS widget. Nothing in it. But he made it so that if we wanted to do something, we could. So that means it would be connected to this is Twitch for cheers. Channel rewards, channel point rewards, Ko-fi, which bro, I don't even use it. So I don't use Pally. Stream Elements, a donation. Nobody donates to me off Stream Elements. It's never happened. Subscription, Twitch. Okay. And YouTube, Super Chat. Setup, show TTS widget, hide TTS widget. Stop message. It's interesting. Okay, so no cooldown. Okay, so I think we got it. All right. What time is it? How long we been here? Almost 2 hours already? Okay. So let's figure out our next steps here. There we go. So I like that. I like it when it connects like that. All right. So what else do we have? Actually, what I want to do is in the high transition, I want this to slide down. You don't use samples. Listen, don't. You just let me listen. Okay. You just let me listen. Goodness. You let me listen to it. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think I want to make the high transition a little bit longer. So let's do 2000. Okay. Whoop. Matter of fact, I like that. Let's change this. Oops. 2000 for everybody. No, that 2000 might be a little bit long on that show. Let's do one of these. I remember. Okay, so we got, man, we did a lot today. It feels like we did a lot today. We connected our SpeakerBot, so now we'll be running TTS on our own. We have, what else did we do? We worked on some voice commands. We added a clip command, which is not working currently. Should we? Yes, a little bit. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, you know, sometimes fellas do that too. So I can't I can't single it out. We added the command. Okay, so the least we can do is we can mark this off. Like we actually added the command, right? Twitch triggers, the voice triggers, Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Thank you. Let's see. YouTube triggers, chat alert, first alert, membership. You know what I want to do? First message. I wanted to exclude. Can I exclude somebody in this? I believe that is an available time, my friend. I believe that is an available time. That logic, if then. Oh yeah. So how do I do that again? Logic. So input it, what will be the input? Add your sub action to either one of these groups to perform based on this expression. Input now supports variable parsing. So if it's user, oh, you saying the user should be the name, right? Oh, I'm reading it. I know. Listen, I can already feel you typing. Can already feel you typing. I got you. So if the user equals the CTLB, then how do I say don't type? You know what I'm saying? Like don't recognize. Under true ad break. Under true. And that's it, right? Like I don't have to say anything else. Because basically what we're saying is we wanted to do first message if the user is the CTL bot, then break, meaning don't do it, right? Put the one line under false. Put the one line under false? What one line? Put the first line under false. Talking about this? Like that? Oh, you saying I get you. So I get it. Okay, so if the user is the bot, if that is true, break it. But if that is false, run this. I got you. I got you. Okay. I got you. Okay. Well, since we're here, I don't want to look at the Twitch triggers. We might look at them a little later. I don't want to look at them now. Our timer triggers work. Our Discord triggers actually do work. They actually do work. This was something that I don't think you were here for this, Books. This was something that I worked on. I worked on a screenshot. Cause I had a redemption called Take Screenshot, and then it went into a channel went into my Discord, a Discord channel. And basically it was going to be like a stream shot competition. You know, whoever can get the best one, then we'll vote on it. It's been some good ones lately. Well, before I turned it off. But I did this with like code, not the countdown. So I did this with like specific C+ code. So what it does is it tells OBS to take the screenshot. So it uses the move plugin. It runs the code. It finds that screenshot, right? Then it sends it to my Discord with a message. Now, the first one I did, the reason why you would have to make something like this is because if you just use the screenshot, button with the move plugin, it will only take a picture of your camera source. And what I wanted it to do was take a screenshot of whatever was on the screen in the scene that I was in. So what I had to do was add my camera to every scene and make it take a shot of that camera in that. Basically, I'm forcing it to take a shot in the screen. I mean, in the scene. And it worked. I still haven't done a little class on it because I'm trying to do something a little bit more detailed with it. We haven't tested it in a while. I don't know if I want to do it tonight. No, we're not doing it tonight. We're just talking about it. Okay. So this is the other thing we got from Content Delta, random polls, predictions. But I don't know. Yeah, see, these are all connected to Twitch. So there's no reason to dive into that. Shout out widget. Shout out widget. Twitch, Kick, YouTube. First words, shout out. Is this set? Looks like it is. I don't think I've ever used this though. Let me test it. No. It's not set up. Light or dark mode. Light or dark. If you want to show the shout out on screen, I don't know if we ran through this. We might have to dive in later. Oh, I mean another time. TTS bot, we good right now. Our voice commands. We haven't even logged in. Where's my chat GPT? It's my best buddy. Let me go grab it. Do you use chat GPT, Books? StreamerBot checks whether you could do this for music or anything. Gemini, if I have a question, you fancy. You fancy. I was using Gemini earlier. They definitely put out better pictures, I must say. Good old Gemini. Let's see. So I'm gonna change this music just a little bit. Just a smidgen. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. So they say we could do it with YouTube. Spotify is a little iffy. So I did a little research on this to see if this was actually possible. It is possible. And now that I'm thinking about it, let me check. Let's check StreamerBot to see if I can actually do this. YouTube playlist. No group for now. So let's see if we can actually do this. I don't think we can. I mean, not directly. I think we're gonna need the code. Give me 1 second. Oh. Whew. Take a look. Last week, 3 trees fell. Your computer stopped working. Getting back to normal, but you've been in a foul mode. Laugh and help. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. Happy to help. Listen, it's been an interchange. You had a tornado. Okay, you in the Midwest? It would. Yeah. I think you will have to be. Yeah, it's been an interchange. Like you've been helping me out. This is literally the idea, co-learning, because I do not know. Oh, Northeast. Okay. Okay. Some bad weather. So you've been dealing with snow and that stuff too then. Or if you caught a tornado. The weather's been real funky on the Northeast. Yeah. Yeah, it's been real funky. What do you say? You think we should take a run at this thing? I think we should take a run at it. The snow and ice, yeah. Yeah, in New York, when I saw they brought out the hot tubs, I was like, oh man, it's real bad. But I had a thought about that years back. I was like, why don't they just melt this stuff? You know, they would always pile it up and just wait for it to melt. I'm like, dude, just melt it. And then you could take that and use it for something else, you know? Well, I hope you're doing all right. 3 trees fell. I hope they didn't fall on your home or your vehicle, something like that. You had backup. But you lost your stream setup. Oh. Speaking of that, let me say this. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. It's raining hard over there. Man, Post. Y'all don't even want to know. Y'all don't even want to know what it's like over here. And you had to walk the dog. And you had to walk the dog. Sorry, brother. This one of them, you got to walk yourself, buddy. You got to go out there and walk yourself. Okay. Since you're here, Posty. Posty, do you remember when we were talking about look into voice for ChatGPT? Were we trying to do like a voice, like a TTS thing for ChatGPT? It was 72 today and it's going to cut in half tomorrow. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Now you got me thinking about it. What's the weather going to be like here? I ain't looked in a while. My phone. I didn't move it. Did move it. Maybe it's in the bedroom. Your own type of Jarvis for sports responses. So do you want it? Do you want it to connect to ChatGPT? Or do you want it to be like a Siri? Because I looked up something like that too. That's interesting. I don't use atmosphere gas, so how is that possible? It would be 32. That's gross. No thanks. You know, again, you don't want to know what it's like. I can't even find, how did I get? Oh, there it is. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, it's gonna get a little, listen, it's gonna get a little chilly here. It's gonna get a little chilly here. It's gonna get a little chilly here, but you know, listen, we don't need to get into the details. We don't need to get into the details. Just know it's gonna get a little chilly here too. So you know, y'all not alone. Okay. And I hadn't thought about it, but both are databases that should reply fairly aptly. Yes, they are. You're going to Pittsburgh next month to do some live content. Uh-oh. Hey man, safe travels. Some live content. What you doing out there, man? Bluefax lives in Arizona, so I hear enough about that jerkish weather, but I don't like the summer of all months, so I would be envious. Yeah. You've been outside for a week with a chainsaw cutting trees. Look at you, oh. Look at you. Cutting trees. Oh, for the draft. Oh, you doing some in-person. Okay. Posty, I know you, I don't even have to say this, but I know you already thought about it. That's gonna give you a huge boost in viewership. Huge boost. Huge boost. Cutting trees with a chainsaw. You know how to, okay. So you're rough and tumble. You're all around, you're a Renaissance lady. Cutting trees with chainsaws and writing books and making beats. Got a lot happening over there. You want to do some interviews and you'll probably be monetized by that. Absolutely. Brother, absolutely. Absolutely. You look like you're on the path. You're on the way. Okay. Should we take a short 5-minute break? Oh, now you heading out? Have a good stream, Candy B. Thank you for being here. I didn't even know you was here. I thought you had left once we got a little extra nerdy. Looking for some equipment that will help make it look a bit professional. Well, that depends on what you're trying to do, brother. You come to the right place. I've helped a number of folks get their IRL set up together. You can't go wrong with DJI right now. DJI equipment can't go wrong, brother. And they run good deals. Time to transform it to the, oh my God. Oh my God. Enjoy yourself. One of my readers heard about the tornado and asked if I was okay. I told them what was going on and they sent me a 200-foot electrical cord for the chainsaw. Heaven sent. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. 200 foot. Okay, came through. You live out where you gotta chop down trees. So you must live up there in that top corner. You stay near Canada. On an acre. Ain't that something? It's a small world. You see how the internet brings us together in this way? It's a beautiful thing. The first state. Why do people do this? And somebody had actually described it to me that way before. The first state. Are we talking about, and see, no, I'm not even going to embarrass myself. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Voice for ChatGPT. You know what? Let me do this before we do the playlist thing. Let me ask this something real quick. Is there a way to connect you to my, let's say, my YouTube chat? No, let's start with Twitch chat. My chat is either on Twitch or YouTube. Let's see what it says. You can't plug me straight into Twitch or YouTube. But yes, you can connect me to your chat using tools you already use. ChatGPT API and StreamerBot. HTTP request if available in your version. Create a trigger. Twitch chat message or YouTube message received. Add a condition like message starts with AI. Send message to ChatGPT. Option A. Post to headers. Authorization. Bury your API. Content type application. The body. That's it. Or B, inline. If you want, I can build this exact for your StreamerBot version, but conceptually. Grab the chat message, send the post, parse the response, store the reply. Send response back to chat. Use send message to Twitch or send message to YouTube. Example at user ... Is this free? Like the fact that ChatGPT is telling me how to do this, telling me how to do it is cool, but is this free? Because I don't you got to pay for the API? Yeah, I need the API, so I got to pay for that though, right? Let's check it out. Ouch, man. How much is the ChatGPT API key? Is charged per prompt? Whoa. It's about 0.04. This is from 3 years ago. 0.04 per prompt. You can hard block access so it doesn't go over a certain dollar amount. I've added $5 to my account from the OpenAI website. They have some options on DJI. You will be consulted. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. You can monitor the usage in near real time from OpenAI site. You could do this, brother. I don't see you using it a lot, right? Only certain people can use it, like yourself, if you want like a real-time answer. Or you could charge for the redemption. Just like we do with like they do with Blurb. Like they can actually, no, that might be too little. 0.04. I don't know. Title subscriber. It's kind of cool that this is actually possible. Oops. How to get your open API key. Okay, let's check it out.
In this video,
Let's watch a video. It's 4 minutes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the video and then I'm gonna step away, but I can still hear it. So I'm gonna play the video, then I'll come back. All right. How about that? Little quick break. Everybody take a little break. We'll be back in a minute. Well, I'll be back in a minute. We'll still be on stream.
to show you how to create an OpenAI API key for your custom projects. With an API key, you can connect OpenAI to third-party software like Zapier or Cursor and use any ChatGPT model you want in those tools. It only takes a minute, so let's get started. Go to platform.openai.com. Here you're going to log in or create a new account. Note that this is not the same account as your ChatGPT login. The two are completely separate, and the platform does not require a monthly subscription in order to access. First-time users will need to create an organization before you can create API keys. So go up to the top right and click on Start Building. You're going to need to create an organization name and select an option that best describes you. Then click on Create Organization. You can invite your team members, but you can just click on I'll invite them later. And now you're going to make your first API key. Name your API key something relevant in the way that you're going to use it, like Zapier API key. And then you're going to give it a project. So all API keys need to belong to a project inside of your organization, so we could just call this testing. And click on Generate API Key. Then you're given your API key. You can copy it right here and go to Zapier or wherever else you want and paste that API key in the appropriate third-party place. This is just showing you a preview of what a API call is going to look like through a curl, node, or Python command. You can copy it and test it out for yourself, but it's not required. So click continue and let's get back to the dashboard. You need to upload credits into the platform in order to use the API. So $5 is recommended. It's a pretty good place to start, but we're just going to say I'll buy credits later. After you're done that initial setup, which you'll only be exposed to once, if you want to create more API keys, you can go to your settings and then click on API keys in the left-hand menu. Here you can see all the API keys that you've created, their status, the last time it was used, and simply click this Create New API Key button on the top right if you want to create a new one from here. In this case, we're going to make it for make.com. We can add it to our testing project and create API key. Notice that when you close that dialog, you won't be able to copy.
I've seen
the
this
API key
before.
Again, you'll be able to edit it. You might change the permissions, but you can't actually access that copyable text again. So if you need to create a new one, just go through the process again. Before you can start using these API keys, you're going to need to add a payment method and add credit to your account, which your prompts will chip away at slowly. So click on billing over here on the left and add a new payment method. I recommend starting small with just $5. Each prompt is only going to cost you a few cents, and if you're curious, you can dive into the pricing of each model. Now, the pricing varies widely, but all of them are based on a 1 million token input, and that's what this dollar amount here is based on. Now, one token is about 4 characters, so each prompt is really only going to cost you a couple cents at most of which are going to be fractions of pennies. But give it a try, take a look, and if you're trying to optimize a larger system, that's when you're really going to care about the pricing model. But for now, $5 is going to be more than enough for testing. Need help building your own low-code AI projects? X-Ray Hourly matches builders like you with vetted experts for one-on-one, cursor, and more. Let me know in the comments every single week. You can also find me and my company.
I think we could do this. I think we can do this with the time left in the stream. I think we can do this. How fast can we do this? I'm not sure. And some of the stuff I'm not gonna be able to show you, but I think this is doable. All right, so let's knock this off the list. Let's do it, Posty. We're on it.
Started. Go to platform.openai.com.
Yeah, pretty sure I've been here before. Yeah, it'll be that one. Okay.
Here you're going to log in or create a new account. Note that this is not the same account as your ChatGPT login. The two are completely separate, and the platform does not require a monthly subscription in order to access. First-time users will need to create an organization before you can create API keys. So go up to the top right and click on Start Building. You're going to need to create an organization name and select an option that best describes you. Then click on Create Organization. You can invite your team members, but you can just click on I'll invite them later. And now you're going to make your first API key. Name your API key something relevant in the way that you're going to use it, like Zapier API key. And then you're going to give it a project. So all API keys need to belong to a project inside of your organization, so we could just call this testing. And click on Generate API Key. Then you're given your API key. You can copy it right here and go to Zapier or wherever else you want and paste that API key in the appropriate third-party place. This is just showing you a preview of what a API call is going to look like through.
Hold on. We got to get slick. Do it all off screen. So yeah. Come on now. Of course. A lot of savages out here.
Through a curl, node, or Python command. You can copy it and test it out for your showing you a preview of in the appropriate third-party place. This is just showing you a preview of what a API call is going to look like through a curl, node, or Python command. You can copy it and test it out for yourself, but it's not required. So click continue and let's get back to the dashboard. You need to upload credits into the platform in order to use the API. So $5 is recommended.
$5 can cover about 2 million input or 500,000 output tokens. Plenty to start. Plenty. I could slide to 5. I could slide to 5. Let's see. This would be so dope if this works. We got credits. We're in. His face don't say I can learn from him. Bro, don't look at don't look at the face, man. Just listen to the voice.
Recommended. It's a pretty good place to start, but we're just going to say I'll buy credits later. After you're done that initial setup, which you'll only be exposed to once, if you want to create more API keys, you can go to your settings and then click on API keys in the left-hand menu. Here you can see all the API keys that you've created, their status, the last time it was used, and simply click this create new API key button on the top right if you want to create a new one from here. In this case, we're going to make it for make.com. We can add it to our testing project and create API key. Notice that when you close that dialog, you won't be able to copy the API key again. You'll be able to edit it, you might change the permissions, but you can't actually access that copyable text again. So if you need to create a new one,
please leave content. You could talk about Nutty, but please leave Content Delta alone, okay? He's helped us. He's given us so much. No, all the slots are full, but give me 1 second, y'all. Un momento, mommy. Slow up your tempo. Let's see. I gotta answer a question. $5:30 is so this will be yeah, there we go. All right, so to answer your question, yes sir. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing a raid train in April. Little jazz. And I'm just setting up some stuff behind the scenes with my partner. But I think we're all good. You have given him I have given him so much, 100 views per video, trying to figure out. Ma'am, I didn't know you acted up like this. Okay. I had no clue. Now I know.
Go through the process again. Before you can start using these API keys, you're going to need to add a payment method and add credit to your account, which your prompts will chip away at slowly. So click on billing over here on the left and add a new payment method. I recommend starting small with just $5. Each prompt is only going to cost you a few cents, and if you're curious, you can dive into the pricing of each model. Now, the pricing varies widely, but all of them are based on a one.
This has been streamlined in the last 2 months because this stuff that he's showing, it's not in this.
Now, one token is
it's
about
not in this
4
order.
characters, so each prompt is really only going to cost you a couple cents at most of which are going to be fractions of pennies. But give it a try, take a look, and if you're trying to optimize a larger system, that's when you're really going to care about the pricing model. But for now, $5 is going to be more than enough for testing. Need help building your own low-code AI projects? X-Ray Hourly matches builders.
Okay, so we did that. We got our key. We got our key. You can only hope for 100 views, bro. You're gonna get there, dude. Watch the views you're gonna get on these draft videos, bro. Just watch the views, brother. Watch the views just come rolling in. All right, let's look at this. Next level ideas. This not just by adding chat bot. You're building a. Here's what will crush for your stream. OBS expert. OBS, why is my mic echoing? AI responds like your course content. Audit, my stream sucks. This is kind of fire. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad, but ChatGPT, I only gave you $5, bro. Only gave you $5. Take it easy. Get your hand out my pocket. Do we want HTTP? I think we want C+. I think C+ is cleaner. Although we have had some issues with C+ code, so let's see. All right. Create a trigger. Twitch chat message. Okay. We'll do it. OBS. G-Class doesn't know what was the first. Listen, I haven't had to pass that test in years. Are you talking? You can't be talking about. Okay. And I thought it was Delaware, but I'm like, who lives in Delaware? Like, who in the world lives in Delaware? What? I hear it's a nice place though. So we do a trigger. So you must be running from somebody. You went up to Delaware to hide. I tried my hand at C+ coding for like 4 months, then I moved and all was lost. Brother, we get ChatGPT to write the code, bro. I don't do no coding. ChatGPT writes the code. I just tell it, I give it the variables. That's it. Message starts with that. Send message to ChatGPT. We're not doing HTTP requests. Although, should we? I think we're gonna do the option B. Build it for YouTube with my version of StreamerBot. You hiding from family? Oh, yeah. Well, you picked a good place. Cause ain't nobody going up to Delaware. I've never heard of anybody saying like, you know what, honey? I think we should take a trip. Let's go to Delaware. Like, I've never heard that in my life. Not saying it's a bad place, just saying it's not like one of the destination spots. So if you're trying to hide from somebody, good place to go. Real good place to go. Most of my family's in Chicago. My immediate family moved down here. Well, my parents. My brothers kind of, well, my brothers and sisters kind of spread out. So I'm like hiding in plain sight because I just be sitting here. I don't, oh, here we go. I don't leave the house much. I hate going to work. Yuck. From Philly, the option was New Jersey or Delaware. New Jersey, yeah. But see, you're not too far, right? So like, let's say you get homesick and you want like something very specific to eat. You're not that far. That's pretty good. A viewer types AI, how do I fix this? StreamerBot will catch the YouTube chat message, send the prompt to OpenAI, get a reply, post a reply. Yes, this is exactly what we want. Make the new action called YouTube AI reply. All right, let's dive into it. We here now. Action. We're gonna put it in there. YouTube AI reply. We're gonna go step by step. Sorry. YouTube triggers. No, it shouldn't even be in a queue because this is only in the chat. So we'll just group it though. Cause she a groupie. 1 hour. Man, that ain't bad at all. I be wanting like a original like Philly cheesesteak. One of them beefs. What do you call it? I can't remember. I mean, either way, I be wanting one of them sandwiches. I'm too far away. Add a trigger, YouTube chat message. Okay. I see. I like this. Oops. Yeah, I like this. Let's slide you on over here. Help us out. So the trigger is YouTube chat message. Okay. What else we got? StreamerBot's YouTube message trigger includes the chat text in message. In C+ action, StreamerBot recommends reading trigger variables with instead of accessing arguments directly. Okay. Open your OpenAI key as a global variable. Create a persistent global variable in StreamerBot. How do I do that? Paste the key as the value. How do I do that? How do I do what? Add the key as a global variable. Oh, it's up here. Oh, okay. See, y'all can't see it. All right. Cool. What do they say? Non-persistent? Create a persistent global variable. Persistent global variable. Add variable. Not that time. The variable. Should the variable be? Paste your API key as the variable. Wait a minute. So the variable is open AI API key. Is that how we doing it? StreamerBot supports persistent global variables. It recommends from accessing them. Wait a minute. So they want me to use this variable? Bro, I don't know. They got me. I'm open AI underscore API key. Okay, we got it. Add and execute C+ code sub action. Paste that. Go live or monitor your YouTube chat and StreamerBot. I ain't gonna show y'all this part. Paste. You've been working on adding drops and adjusting the volume on all of them. Man, I understand that, brother. I love a good drop, though. I love a good drop. Love it. Oh, you could put the webhook in the global variable. Oh, I get it now. Make sure you're not duplicating the header of the code. The header. No, I clear out the, when I open it up, I clear it out and then I paste whatever they gave me. Go live or monitor your YouTube chat. Save this for now. AI, what bitrate should I use for 1080p streaming? Do I have to put a command though? Like, did I add a command? Or do I not need to do that? You can improve this build by adding not only access to global cooldown, memory of the last few, a guide, don't lecture personality. If replies are not posting, check that your YouTube broadcaster account is connected. Your bot account is connected. If you want, I'll turn this into a full multi-command YouTube AI bot package. Relax, man. Let's see if it works first. Streaming is easy. The logistics are hard. How hard is streaming? Oh, she being funny, man. All right, let's see if this works. You got to type AI first, but I didn't put this command in. Like, how's this going to read? Something feels short. Like, am I supposed to name the StreamerBot supports persistent global variables and recommends for accessing them. So for this, where's it at? Get temperatures. You are the creator test lab. Oh, that's dope. I didn't set this as the variable. I set the variable as something different. Yeah, she's a real jokester. So do I need to do this twice? Global get variable. Global set variable. Oh, no. I did it right. Yeah, it's this. Okay, so I did that. So I did it right. Well, why are you not working? Let's see. Nothing is showing up in chat. Can you tell me what we missed from the instructions you gave? Need you to do your job better. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think it's ready yet. We close though. StreamerBot has to be monitoring your YouTube broadcast. Your code may be replying with wrong sending account behavior. So they're saying, what are they saying? Didn't we do all this right? The trigger may be firing, but you don't have logging in the code to prove it. If you stream from a brand account, the Google login path matters. Brand account? What to test in order. Okay, type this into the chat. Replace your current code with this debug first version. Interesting. Okay, let's debug it. Type this in the chat. There's nowhere to hide. So now we got to check the StreamerBot log. Okay. Message does not start with AI. Trigger fired. Running default. Performing non-blocking. Yeah. Look like it worked. No log appears at all. Log appears, but no chat message appears. No, it appears. The test reply appears in chat. Your trigger and send method are fine, and the remaining issue is inside the OpenAI request parsing layer. After that, add the API key check only. One of the simple test reply works. Once the simple test reply works, use this next version before reintroducing the full API call. So what is it? So now you want me to change it again? I feel like we got this. I feel like we got this squared. Why is that wax song stuck in my head, man? Use this next version before reintroducing the full. So you want me to test it again? All right. There's nowhere to. AI API key check passed. Boom. Okay. Paste the code in first and test. Then send me the exact StreamerBot log lines you get, and I'll pinpoint the exact break. So it's still broken? Bruh, this is... How broke is it? Code has been flagged for dirty. That's interesting. Says code has been flagged. Code has been flagged as dirty. Why would the code be flagged as dirty? YouTube trigger, chat alert, default. That tells, okay, YouTube AI test, API key found. That tells us the trigger is firing. Not just dirty, just filthy coding, man. Filthy. All right. Send to YouTube step. That tells us the trigger is firing and the C+ code is running. So the problem is not the AI trigger and not the API key lookup. That leaves the issue in the send to YouTube step. What the log tells us, your action is being queued and executed from the YouTube message trigger, which means StreamerBot is definitely receiving YouTube chat events. The YouTube broadcaster connection is the one StreamerBot uses to monitor chat and receive those events. The method we used sends to the most recently monitored YouTube broadcast. StreamerBot also exposes a separate C+ method specifically so you can inspect what broadcasts are currently being monitored. So at this point, the likely miss is one of these. The send method is being called, but not to the broadcast you expect. The message is being attempted from the wrong account path. The send call is failing silently because we are not logging immediately before and after. The biggest thing we missed, we did not verify the monitor broadcast list before sending. Since StreamerBot has a method to retrieve currently monitored YouTube broadcast, the next best step, or the best next step, is to test that directly in code and log what it sees. Use this exact diagnostic code. They love to do a good old diagnostic. Love it. All right, we're going to run it again. AI test. StreamerBot send test passed. Case 1. Check for these outcomes. All right. It actually appears to be working correctly. Let me see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now it's talking to me like it made a mistake. One more thing we missed from the early instructions. I also should have had you test a plain non-AI send-only action first. Bruh. How the computer making mistakes like this? Yeah, it works. That's what I thought. That means StreamerBot sent the message to YouTube chat, and then your YouTube message trigger caught that sent message coming back. Okay, so the send step is not the problem anymore. What we missed? We missed adding a guard so the action does not react to messages sent by you, your bot, your own channel. It's not ready to answer that yet. How many Mondays are in a year? Oh, we're almost there. We missed adding a guard so the action does not react to messages sent by you, your bot, your own channel. Right now, the flow is you type AI test, StreamerBot sends test passed, YouTube chat receives it, StreamerBot sees a new message, the trigger fires again. Your log shows exactly that. What this means, the important part: trigger works, monitor broadcast exists, send method works, StreamerBot.com sees its own send message in chat. So the missing step was self message filtering. Put this near the top of your C+ code after reading message and username. If you use a separate bot account, add that too. I actually do use a separate bot account. Put this near the top of your code after reading message and username. This is so after reading message and username near the top. Message username. Okay, found it. They never tell you like exactly where. Put this near the top after reading message and username. Message, username. So you want to just paste this right here? If you use a separate bot account later, add that too. Well, then why wouldn't I just string comparison? Coding is not my thing. My bot channel name is... What's my channel name? How are they reading that? They be killing me with this. Even better, only do this, bro. Y'all really be overcooking my grits, man. Why you may not have noticed it in chat. The message posted, but your chat window was delayed or not refreshed. You're watching a different chat view? No. The message appeared briefly and you missed it? No. YouTube chat moderation, display lag on you? No. No. All right, let's try it. Give it a try, Miss Books. Give it a try. If you're still here. The next move is to put the OpenAI callback in and keep the self-message filter in place. Can you give me the complete C code that I need to put in now? Send me your current full C+ block and I'll rewrite it in the final working YouTube AI version for your build. It's annoying that I'm looking at this now. It should work. I love that it's writing the code. It uses the YouTube message trigger variables, reads global, sends replies, calls OpenAI's response API with instructions, input, max output token. There's nowhere to. So dope. We don't write no code over here, Posty. That ain't what we do. We just copy and paste. Bruh, we ain't got time. We got time. Copy it up. We move on. Yo, so my power strip is coming tomorrow. Exciting times. I know it's a small thing, but you know. Change this line if you do not have a separate bot account. No. The bot account is where is it at? Yeah, that's the bot. The CTL bot. Right? Hold on. I'm not subscribed to my own bot account. It's crazy. Yeah, the CTL bot. Okay. I was just checking. Something, y'all. YouTube.com/@ the CTL bot. That should take me there. Yep. Cool. Just checking. All right. If you do not use one, you can leave it or replace it later. Make sure your persistent is exactly that. Yes, test with. This is what we testing with. All right. This is the one we testing with. I don't want to see nobody testing with nothing else. We almost there. As soon as I copy and paste the code in, I know people get a little antsy over here. Let's see, paste, save, file, YouTube chat, message. Okay, that's right. Oh, I need to. My bot channel name is the CTL bot. Save and compile. All right, that's the test. Matter of fact, I can zoom in for you. Hold on. I just need one tester because they're not going to let me do it. Right here. Exclamation AI. How do I fix echo in OBS? Question mark. I'm going to try it too. Do I fix echo in OBS? What's going on here? Send me the new log lines. It might be me on the API side, but I did everything the guy said. I got the key working. We pasted it. What? No, I'm not doing nothing. Let's see. Dashboard. We over the time. We way over the time. 3 hours. We coming up on the end of our. Dang, man, I hate to just sit this off to the side, man. The key is right. All of that stuff is right. Settings. No need for a webhook. All of that's the organization. All that's right. Nothing is disabled. At least not from what I see. No need for that. The key is the key. So that's not it. Let's check the usage. It's like it ain't even being used, but it's in the code, bruh. Like what? Give me this doggone this log. Started YTAI, huh? Okay. Oops. Man, that's a ways. I don't know if they're gonna let me paste all this. Ah, look at them adjustments they made. Before they stopped you from posting this much. Now they making an attachment so it could read the whole thing. That's dope. That's dope. Let me zoom back out. Your code is correct. The error right here is the problem. The type or namespace name net does not exist. HTTP client cannot be found. regex does not exist. StreamerBot does not support those libraries by default. But that doesn't make any sense, bro. I'm not dipping into the library. Why would that matter? Everything else is working. You have two options. You can remove the API call from C+. Keep your C++ but short version. Replace the code with this. Add HTTP request sub action. Save response to the variable. Or option 2, local API proxy, or StreamerBot website, or Node, but you don't need this right now. Your HTTP response will look like this. Right, that's what we want. Dang, how'd they know you asked a question about the Mondays? There are usually 52 Mondays in a year. Look at that. If StreamerBot gives you full instead of just text. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tell me and I'll give you a JSON parser version that works without regex. Where you are right now, you're very close. Once this works, I can help you upgrade. Final. You didn't mess this up. Man, you ain't gotta rub my back, man. You just crossed the hardest part. I ain't no little kid. Okay, so let's see if we could do this in a limited time we got left. It always happens for us like this, at the buzzer. At the stinking buzzer. Let's take a look. Glad I post this. Okay, so we did get it working. I think I went too far. Okay, here we go. Option 1. Keep your code, but the short version. So we replace it with this version. What, the ChatGPT? Yeah, it's doing its job. Get to work, chump. This is how I normally do it too. Add this request sub action. Add HTTP request sub action. How do I do that? Is it fetch URL? I think it is. So the URL is this. Yeah, it's this. I had this issue before. The headers are this. Authorization and content type. That don't make sense. Authorization. And then I'll do another one. They be sometimes it be talking to me like I know. Like, yeah, you got this. I'm like, dude, I do not have this. You got this. That's why I'm here. Content type. Method is post. Do they want me to parse this or what? And should I give us a variable name? Add a request sub action. I might need some help. Help. Method is post. Oh, this got to have a variable name. Post? I don't know. Save response to variable. Set response, AI response. Add C+ to send message. AI prompt. Ask me something. Post. That's the URL. Fetch URL. The body. What are they talking about? Save response to variable. Response. AI response. Set. You simplify the steps for option 1 so I can follow it and match my version of StreamerBot when you create this process. Sometimes you got to talk to it like, look, bro, you over my head. Ask, how do I add ACT request sub action? The what? ACT request is it's the fetch URL thing. Yes, we did this. Create a new action. We did that. Add your first sub action. Execute. Didn't we do this already? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. Store the prompt and username for the next steps. Ignore your own channel messages. Only allow messages starting with AI. Store the prompt and username for next steps. The first code block only does 3 jobs. Your logs already showed that the self-measuring filter approach works. Add this. So how do I add the HTTP request sub action? All I see is fetch URL. Lord, if you're listening, Lord, if you're listening, please. See? Yeah, I'm using 1.0.4. They just named it differently. But if you knew they named it differently, why would you talk to me with old logic, bro? If you knew that, how dare you? There is no method. See, that's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. There is no method. There is no method or body section in the fetch URL sub. So what do we do? Use this URL format. This will fail, so we need headers. Your version likely doesn't support headers either. No, there's headers. Don't assume. Cleanest solution what pros do. Option A, upgrade StreamerBot. What are you talking about? I'm upgraded, big dog. Use Discord webhook trick. Flow becomes YouTube chat StreamerBot, webhook AI Discord back to stream. You talking about one gigantic circle. My recommendation for you, upgrade StreamerBot. What are you, dude? I'm up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bro, I got the latest version. They keep trying to talk to me like I'm out of touch. You gonna make me shut this thing down. Where's the upgrade button? Because I know I'm already upgraded. Backups, compile, variables, defaults. I ain't backup. It ain't user interface either. Is it general? I think it's general. Nope, it ain't general. Bro, this is how I've seen this before. I think the chat has lost focus. Because it did answer my question about Mondays. I agree. It did answer it. So it heard it, but it wouldn't post it in the chat, which is crazy. Like, I don't have restrictions on posting the chat. Yeah, something else is going on. I agree. And I think we did just about everything right. Maybe there's something that I haven't. I'm about to go back through and check a setting, because it should post right back. There's no limit here. And I know I'm on the latest version, 1.0.4, bro. We on the latest. Oh, here we go. Check for updates. Why couldn't I find? I'm up to date. You out of date, ChatGPT. Look at that. There are 52 Mondays. How would it know that question? That's insane. How would it know that question? I'm going to try this fetch URL again because I've done it before. So here's what. Okay, this is the last ditch effort. I only have fetch URL, but within that, I have options like URL, parse results as JSON toggle, auto type non-JSON result toggle, variable name, and headers. How can we utilize this to make this work, seeing as how we are so close? Let's figure it out. The cool part is once we figure this out, we can do like a little video on this. Let the world know. So the workable setup is YouTube chat, StreamerBot, fetch, your local bridge, OpenAI post. Bridge returns JSON, StreamerBot parses JSON, send reply. Okay. That means the thing we're missing is a tiny bridge. After that, your current fetch URL options become exactly enough. All right. Keep your current YouTube trigger and C+ filter exactly as is. Change fetch URL so it's called something like okay. Turn parse results on. Set variable name to something like AI. If the bridge returns reply, there are usually 52. Then StreamerBot should give you AI.reply as a variable you can send to chat. StreamerBot's docs describe this JSON parsing behavior directly. So the answer to can we utilize this is yes, but only if fetch URL talks to a local or remote bridge that accepts GET and then makes the post to open AI for, okay. All right. So we need to use this. Option 2. I don't think that's it. Version. There's no method or body section. How do I add this request? Can you simplify the steps so I can follow it? Option 2. Okay. Save response to variable. Sometimes I be thinking this mess is out of date. The way it be talking, like, you gotta be out of date, bro. If StreamerBot gives you full JSON instead of just text. API connection, final. Okay. So this is where we figured it out. Option 1 did not work. So we got to rock with option 2. Can you go back to option? So you're saying we need to do option 2 from your earlier suggestion. If that's the case, let's do it. The clean fix is a tiny local bridge on your PC. StreamerBot's docs say fetch URL supports only GET, and they specifically show using Node when you need post requests. OpenAI's API docs, do you use Node? Just say, question, how many Mondays in the year? The AI giving an answer. How can I post the answer to chat? They specifically show using Node when you need post requests. OpenAI's API docs expose response generation through the responses API. What you're building. I don't really care what I'm building. Just tell me how to build it. On your PC, make a folder. Wait a minute, can I do it like this? Well, if I'm doing this right, let me see. Inside it, create a file name. Old school. A little JavaScript, huh? How do I create a file name in a folder? What? You saying I'm ignoring? No, hard head. So how old are you? not the old hard head. How old are you saying this? Here we go. Windows. Oh, so I need to put one here. How do you make a new folder here and call it SBAI bridge? What are those supposed to be spaces? Inside it, create a file name. Create a file. You could just create a file? Like a document? I think that's what they're saying. Server.js. I think that's what they're saying right there. Paste this into there. JavaScript. Paste it. Install node.js. How do I how do I know if I shouldn't I have node? I think I have it. And they better not make me restart this sucker because I'm gonna be hot. All right, we're installing right now. Installing the node. Start the bridge. Open command prompt and run bash. Okay. So it's installed, looks like. Command prompt. Who's overthinking? The answer was already in the log. You just need it posted to chat. StreamerBot uses C++, so you shouldn't have to run Java. I agree. So why? So what are you saying? Where was the one? Here's my question. Can you remind me of the option that uses Discord webhooks? And just for clarity, I don't think I'm overthinking. Not this one. They are overthinking. A Discord webhook by itself is one way only. It can send a message into Discord, but it cannot think, run API, or send a response back. So if the Discord, you still need something in the middle. I'm not using Zapier. Okay, now I remember. And how you know all this code stuff? Install node. Command prompt. CMD. They acting like I can paste. Bro, I can't paste this. Just ask the question. How many Mondays in a year? The AI get the right answer. How do I get it to post? Oh, that's what you're saying. How's it doing this? I'm not even asking a question now. All right. Looks like we're gonna have to put this on the back burner. That sucks. That really sucks. Because I felt like we were pretty close. But now I'm getting reply variables empty, reply variables empty. And everything is connected because it's reading. And I'm real stubborn, so I could sit here and work on this for the rest of the night, but that wouldn't be a good stream. That wouldn't be a good stream. This thing is really, oh, that's frustrating. Man, that's frustrating. Real close. And I don't know why it's doing this loop now. Reply variables empty. I couldn't get a reply. Like, why not? That doesn't make any sense. Unless the request isn't being heard. Something's up. All right, books. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your assistance. We'll try again on Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow playing some music on the Twitches. So, wait a minute. Because you're sent to, you sent it? Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. Because you sent to YouTube, because your sent to YouTube step already worked, the most likely problem now is not the YouTube posts, it's that the fetch URL reply is not stored under the variable name we get. StreamerBot says parse JSON creates variables under the root name you choose, and it also lets you inspect the actions argument stacked after. Your logs already prove the trigger, monitor, broadcast, and chat send all work. Do this first. Verify the exact variable name. That views action queues, action history. Right click your action run. Inspect variables after run. Inspect variables after run. Okay. We'll dive into this on Tuesday. I'm listening to some music. Go support Candy B. Eat some dinner. Maybe watch something on TV. Please enjoy yourself. Again, thanks so much. And we're out of here. Posty, I appreciate you, brother. We're gonna get it right, man. And when I get it right, I'm gonna contact you immediately. All right, y'all.